In this video, let's talk about the new CC MIDI editing of ramps and curves that you can create with your CC MIDI data. Over here, I've got an instrument with Pad Shop Pro, and if I play it, there I'm just editing the modulation wheel, and that's opening up the filter on the instrument. So what I want to do is on this CC1, which is the modulation lane, I want to draw in some points and then show you how you can easily create these ramps and curves. So I'm just going to go to my pen tool. I'm going to create a point, another point, and down here again. And this is creating some sort of like stepped sort of node points in this modulation lane. But in the middle over here, I can grab this and create my own desired curve for the editing of that modulation of CC1. The same for here. Maybe I want to ramp this down or create a more drastic curve. Just giving me the control of creating these curves for my instrument. So if I play this back, maybe for this one, I want it to ramp in a lot slower, and I can drag this out. So it's pretty much like how you edit your automation. So like with automation where you've got these node points and you can create these curves and ramps between the points. Make it much easier to fine tune and get the results that you want with your CC MIDI editing. Now another thing that's been also updated is the pitch bend. With this, you can obviously create your curves like you have over here, like I've shown you with CC1, but you have the added benefit of snapping the events that you create to semitones. Before, if you wanted to create some pitch bend, you would draw in some data and you wouldn't really know what you're hitting. You'd have to use your ear to hear if it was going too sharp or too flat. Where now you can click the snap to events, and as you can see, it sets a range for you. So this is 0. At the top here is up to semitones and then down to semitones. If you click this setup grid option, here you can choose first off to show the semitones and then the range. So maybe you want this to go up a full octave, which is 12 semitones. And this is linking the up and down. If you don't want to link them, maybe you want the down to go down further. You can have the pitch range up going up 12 semitones and the down going maybe down to 24 semitones. But I'm going to leave them linked and link them to 12 semitones. So let's say I want this first bit to pitch bend up by 2 semitones. What I can do is make sure obviously first that I've got it snapped. Then I'm going to draw in some points. Then I can go to these curves and sort of decide a shape that I want that pitch bend to sort of play out. Then when I'm happy with the shape, I can take this and drop it down, and as you can see, it's snapping. So that's up by 1 semitone, that's up by 2 semitones. Just dragging everything in, so it's a bit of a faster pitch bend. Then let's say this, I want this to pitch bend down. Same thing, draw out the shape. And maybe I want this to, let's maybe go down 3 semitones. They came in a bit early and I wanted to extend out. So very fast and easy to edit these pitch bend datas. But you've got that accuracy of making sure to snapping it to a semitone value that you want. Now, another important thing is you can also copy this CC data across easily to other MIDI events. So for example, I can select these points over here. That's selected. I can then jump to another MIDI track in the project. So I'm just going to copy that and then go into this track over here And wherever I place the cursor, if I copy this, it's going to copy those ramps that I created, and that's going to copy it to where my playhead is positioned. Or if I hold down Option and Alt and then paste it, it's going to paste it in the original position. So regardless of where the playhead is positioned. So that's the updates to the CC data editing with the new ramps and curves, the snapping of the pitch note data, and being able to copy across the CC data to other events. And let's catch you in the next video to see some more updates.